Hey everyone, it's Nikki Ayres here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about how to overcome negative situations. So firstly, I want to remind you that we live on planet Earth and we're always going to encounter negative situations and what I like to call energy vampires, those people that just suck your energy dry. So there's 4 things that I want you to keep mind of throughout life, and when you do experience negative situations, to remember these 4 things. Number 1, ask yourself, what would peace do? So there's a loving way to go about resolving situations and there's an unloving way. So simply ask yourself, what would peace do in this situation? Or sometimes I ask, what would Oprah do in this situation? And act accordingly. Number 2, no one can dictate your internal condition. So if something happens throughout the day and someone has said something to you, they should not dictate how you feel. You are the only person that has full control of how you feel. So making sure that you protect your energy around what you want to attract and what you want to absorb in and what you don't. Number 3 is the other person is you. So just like me and just like you, we have all experienced our own bad days, our own growing pains. We are all trying to do the very best in this life. And we have absorbed our own self-limiting beliefs and boundaries, and we are taking that out into the world. And what we are projecting out into the world is what we are within. If you get an orange and squeeze that orange, what comes out is orange juice. If you get me and squeeze me, what comes out is what is within. It could be some past pain, it could be some joy, it could be happiness, whatever it is. If someone has spent decades of their life being bullied, being ridiculed, being told you're not good enough, then they are going to react out into the universe and do maybe very hurtful things. So instead of reacting to these people that really grind our gears, if anything, we need to send them love because it shows that they are hurting. So looking at it from a different point of view, just like that beautiful phrase, namaste, my soul honors your soul, I honor the peace, love that is within you and that is within me. Number 4 is all negative situations is an assignment for you to grow. So no matter what happens, good or bad, no matter how big the failure is, no matter how big the blue is, it is your assignment for you to learn and grow from. And know that nothing is a coincidence, that you were guided to that person or to that situation and it brought up maybe a whole lot of ickiness, but you needed to experience that so you could grow. So I want to share with you a little story of how I dealt with a negative situation. So when I was on my way to Byron Bay, me and my friend Maddie, we were vibing high. On the check-in, we had the lady who was like, oh, you're from the same area as me, gave us a high five, and we were just having a whole lot of fun at the airport. By the time we got onto the plane, every space in the overhead baggage was pretty much full. And I asked, excuse me, anyone sitting here that has this blue handbag, can I just move it to the side? And this grumpy old man was like, no, you cannot move it. That is mine. Don't touch it. And I was like, oh, sorry. It's just like, you don't really need handbags up there. Like, we don't know where to put this. Like, is there anything that we can do? And he's like, don't touch it. It's like, okay. So I asked another lady and I got to move my bags and we ended up putting it in. And he was still not happy about the fact that I asked him to move his bag. So when I was sitting down, I said, excuse me, I just want to let you know that it's our birthday and I really hope that you have a good holiday or journey home, and I wish that you feel the same for me. And he was like, oh gosh, And then his wife was rolling her eyes and didn't really want a bar of us. Now they were sitting directly behind me and I'm in front and I could feel their negative energy pouring into the back of my heart. And so I turned around and I just said, have an amazing trip. And then I turned around to him and I said, I hope we're all good now. And so I feel that so many other people would have wanted to react and say horrible things, but I don't know where that man had been. He could have been at a funeral and traveling home, or vice versa. And he's got his own limiting beliefs that I don't really need to get into. So instead of me reacting, the situation was solved, and all I said was, have a safe flight. The next time you encounter a negative situation, just practice those 4 steps. And remember that this is just a beautiful assignment for you to grow. Send love, act with peace. What would Oprah do? What would Nikki do? And always come back to love. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Lots of love. See you next time.